What is good, everybody? Welcome back to this reaction. I'm gonna be reacting to this video where they asking if somebody can spot if someone is using steroids or not, normal people. And I'm also just gonna be testing myself, how sharp my eye is, being somebody who's in the fitness and all of that. So let's see.
Who's Natty or not? First contestant. What?
Aye, 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 aye. Obviously. Those who know. Those who know. Obvious, obvious. The first thing is just the veins. The veins is the first thing that normal people don't have veins like that. And the fullness of the muscle or how the muscle looks full. That's another sign that I think I used to, see. And obviously everyone knows who that is.
The heck, he's so veiny, dude. I'm just gonna say not.
Correct.
Obvious. It's the king. But just a side note, he did 10 Pro Natty, and then later when he started using, then that's where he became the king.
You know who that is?
No.
Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, buddy. Natty or not?
Uh, this one. Another thing that I've picked up that there's people who are using steroids, but due to them having, I'm gonna say, inferior genetics, they don't really show that they are using because their genetics, they are, on the inferior side, or they started using too early, because when you start using too early before you can actually exhaust or get to the point where your body, it needs it to take it to another level because you've exhausted your natural potential, if we can put it that way. So just a side note or just a note that I wanted to make. This person from the upper body, I think this one, you're going to have to provide evidence that they are Natty if they are. Because from the eye, I can see that signs there of them not being Natty are there, but it's not overwhelming. So meaning now that with a little bit of convincing, that one there could be Natty.
I'll say Natty.
He's right.
Oh, it's him. Mm, those traps. Mm, those veins on the shoulders, but the legs. Definitely when you look at the legs says they say Natty, but the upper body, it's a bit sus. I would say for this one, 50-50. But it goes back to the point where some people could be not Natty, but because of their genetics, it's not in your face the amount of gains that they've made. This one, 50-50 on my side. 50-50.
All Natty, baby. It's only gonna get harder from here.
No, it's not Natty. You see, the veins, that's one of the things that, like the veins in your legs, it's something that you don't really. Yes, some people like they do have just natural veins in their legs, but there's some veins that if you've seen them before, they definitely, point to somebody not being Natty. And you see the shoulders and the traps, and you see all of that, and the veins in the chest. This one is not Natty. Nah, this one's
I don't know. I feel like with the veiny stuff, you're trying to do like a bait and switch.
Natty or not?
Not.
You're right. That is Dr. Mike Israetel. Natty or not?
not. Surprisingly, this person could be Natty. This person could be Natty. Because you can achieve this by bringing your body fat to the extreme lows. And yes, there's veins in their chest, but another thing that you cannot achieve that amount of low body fat naturally. It's definitely getting tougher. Mm. And then we don't have a lot to work with. It's just the stomach. Mm. I would say this one. ah, I'll say this one is Natty.
Oh no, dude. I want to say not. I'm gonna go Natty.
Smallest person
And
on earth. Of course he's Natty. Next contestant.
I did say it that you can get those to that low single digit body fat and still be Natty. Obviously, it will take a long time and extreme dieting. But that was really a tough one. It was a tough one. Let's see. Natty or not. Oh no, this one looks familiar. So I decided this one Natty.
Contestant.
I think that could be Natty.
Not
And I think it goes back to the thing that I've seen. I think I've observed that some people they can use, but because genetical wise they are average or below average, or maybe they started using too early before they max out their natural potential, or could be any other factors. Because this physique, if I didn't know who this person, or if I wasn't familiar with this person, I would have said this can be achieved naturally. This is there's now extreme veins. The shoulder and traps looks somewhat normal. Just shows that this individual has been to the gym or goes to the gym regularly, and maybe they're eating decently, and maybe taking creatine and all of that. So without knowing, I could have said this is natural, but I know it's not because I'm familiar with the creator.
Natty.
Who is that?
Dang, he's dissing on your physique, boy. Next contestant.
Mm. Mm. From the legs. If it could be not flexing, but from the legs, I'll say this person is native this one. From the legs, unless genetically he's disadvantaged on an extreme level. Upper body questionable, but legs says Natty. I'll say Natty. Let's see.
Natty or not.
What the heck? I'm just gonna say not.
Natty. It's
Oh,
TNF.
wow. Dude, that lighting is freaking ridiculous.
He's only big because of the lighting.
So it is.
So the one there is Natty. So I think another indicator that I just learned while doing this video, I think the legs, they will sort of give you an idea what's going on with the person, unless it's one of those, who are genetically average or started using too early or just, unlucky, or maybe they think they're using but they're not, because unfortunately there's fake gear and all of that.
Way harder to tell than I thought.
We're not done yet. Last contestant. Natty or not.
Let's see this one. Okay. These with extreme diet and muscle maturity and years and years of training, this can be achieved. As you can see, the glutes, they are not shredded to the extreme, and also veins They're not crazy veins. It's just the normal striations. I think this one is Natty, but it's a Natty on a different level. Muscle maturity, years and years of training, extreme discipline when it comes to the diet, because you can see the size. I believe that if he was using and then he's competing, then he definitely is training hard. The size, there will be signs. So I'm gonna say this one is Natty.
Holy crap. After TNF, I'm questioning things. Because I want to say he's not, but he could be, but I'm going to go with not.
He is.
Yes, he is. As I said, this can be achieved if the glutes were extremely shredded and then the veins were on another level. I would have definitely voted that he was not. But I believed this can be achieved naturally and of obvious extreme dieting, cardio, years and years of training, and all of that.
4-time natural world champion bodybuilder.
Wow.
Can the average person